You know that scene in Space Jam?
What is this?
No, the old one where the monsters are looking down on the Looney Tunes. That's what we're doing today. That's right, I have made two teams in Football Manager, one of really tall players and one of really short players, and I'm going to face them off head to head. Now, before we go any further, I want you to pause the video. That's all right, pause. I'll pause it for you, actually. Tell you what, we're paused here. Now, go down to the comments down below. It's not moving. You can see it's not moving. Go down to the comments below and write who you think is going to win. The team of tall players. These are all Premier League, team of tall players, or the team of short players. Let me know who you think is going to win this match between the two sides. All right, you done that? Okay, let's get back to the match. So I've built two teams here, one of the tallest players in the Premier League. I made sure every position had a player at least, and one of the shortest players as well. So in the shortest team, there is still a goalkeeper. For example, I set a lower limit of 500k on the value. I believe Kepa and a couple other keepers came in for the short guys. Obviously, the tall boys have players upwards of 6'4", 6'5". The short players are often around the size of 5'6", 5'7". Here we go, they're just warming up. So this is the tall boys side. You can see they've got Erling Haaland up top. That's quite threatening, but Philip Billing, Kolasinac, Harris, Souček, Chalobah, Byrne, Mings. It's not a bad side. The short guy's got some creative players though. Alvarez, who's Man City, counterpart of Haaland there. Fraser, Podence, Fred, Kante. They've got a fairly formidable midfield there. I didn't manage to catch all the players. We'll pick up on the rest of the players as we go, but we're underway. Christopher Ajer is there in the tall boys, and Tomiyasu is the right back for the tall guys. There's quite some subbenches on these teams as well. Harris is already away, and the tall boys in. If he can make a cross here, oh, it nearly got to Erling Haaland. Now the short boys have got a corner. Fraser's not bad with the corner. If they can score this, it's not far off from Martinez. Azpilicueta is out wide. Fraser is in again. Fraser Forster has saved it. And another corner. They don't really want these set pieces because the tall boys should be able to deal with these set pieces all day long. Daniel Podence has picked it up out wide. They're going to get another free kick here, another set piece out wide. Ryan Fraser's going to take it. Back post, no one is there. I mean, Souček is more than man enough to meet that. Erling Haaland, I mean, look how tall he looks compared to these guys. Look at the size difference here between some of these. These look ridiculous. Look at Dan Byrne there next to, I don't know, I think it was Podence. Tomiyasu is burning down the right wing here, but it's blocked. Trevor Chalobah is there. Was it Nathaniel Chalobah? I have to check now. Dan Byrne, Tomiyasu out wide. I mean, they just got to get a cross in and it's got to be a goal. Oh, it's an own goal. Lautaro Martinez, they said maybe you don't have to worry about his height. It's gone in from his feet. That is atrocious. It wasn't even under threat. There was no risk there of a goal at all. And he's conceded an own goal. Tomiyasu crosses it. No one near. He should have just let it go. Dan Byrne. It is Trevor Chalobah. Souček all the way back to Fraser Forster. Tyrone Mings is here now. Dan Byrne is, they're using Dan Byrne as a left back, by the way. He decided to cut inside there. Doesn't quite pick out Erling Haaland. Tarek Lamptey has put it down the wing. Quite quick, Tarek Lamptey. Souček's picked it up at left back. We're going to see the tall boys go for another attack here. I mean, there was a flurry of set pieces for the short guys early on, but the tall boys are dominating the possession now. Dan Byrne's just storming through the middle. Look how tall he looks next to him. It's ridiculous. It's like I've got some big head model or something. Harris out wide on the right wing. It's coming to the middle to Erling Haaland. Oh, Kepa has kept it out. What a save. It's going to be a corner. Now, this is a big threat. They are almost a foot over most of the players on the other team. Kepa comes to meet it. Now, they're playing these long balls. They're not going to reach any of those long balls. Kolasinac has picked it up out wide. It's a great tackle from Azpilicueta, but he didn't quite get the ball. Souček, it's fallen to Trevor Chalobah. That's not the player you want on the edge of the box with the ball. Christopher Ajer with a free kick deep in his half. Now Harris is going to go forward. They've got a bit of space here to move into. Tomiyasu, back to Chalobah. Harris was offside? He was offside. Luke Harris is actually one of the surprise inclusions in this match. He's 6'4". He's got quite good acceleration for a 6'4" player, but he's a little bit slow, but good jumping reach, decent finishing, good long shots. His heading is only 5 though, and he's sort of an attacking midfielder / shadow striker, a Welsh player for the future. Maybe you want to look at in your Football Manager saves. So Alvarez has picked it up out wide here. He's put the ball into the middle, but he can't get it to Podence. Right now the tall boys look defensively sound. Now let's come over the top to Haaland. Tracked him well there. Didn't give him any space to get through like Haaland likes to do. But he's going to be another corner. This is a big threat for the short guys. Swipped in and away. Malacia has hit it away. Dan Byrne even got a yellow card in the scuffle there. Malacia with a throw. Back to Kante. Back to Martinez. Kante's going to... There's some good passes in this team. You know, Kante. Azpilicueta's got a good head on him. Some of his technicals and physicals are a bit down nowadays, but a solid player nonetheless. He's put the ball into the middle. No one has met it. Julian Alvarez has tucked that away. I don't know who that was. Was that Christopher Ajer or Dan Byrne? One of them did not intercept the ball, and it was just bobbling along. And Alvarez pounces on it at the back post. You can see Azpilicueta just keeps going. He hasn't got much pace, Azpilicueta. So how he's outpaced their team here. But look, he just puts that ball across. It's Christopher Ayer doesn't get there. In fact, none of them even make an attempt. And it's easy for Alvarez at the back post. And we've got a corner for the short boys again. Fraser with the corner. It's headed away as you'd expect. He's crossed it in again. And they're going for a crossing strategy, which is interesting considering the height difference. I mean, that was never getting over Tomiyasu to Podence. Right, Tomiyasu is one of the shorter ones on the team, as you'd expect perhaps the wing backs would be, although they're using Dan Burn at left back. Souček forward now. Souček all of 6'4", I believe. Harris has lost it. Podence has picked it up. Kante back to Podence. I mean, they're going for the ball over the top. It's not going to get there, is it? Kaladisic out on the left now. Nice ball in. Billing. Oh, no challenge for it. Kepa didn't even... He seemed sure it was going wide. They're going for it again here, the tall boys. Souček going forwards. Billings picked it up. He's driving through the middle. Shot is deflected. Kepa picks it up easy. Long balls again. The tall boy's going to pick those up all day. They need to be playing it on the floor. The manager hasn't quite recognised this. Harris has got it out wide. Tomiyasu's going to whip a ball in. Haaland. Oh, just over the bar. Mings has lost it. Alvarez has picked it up here. Kante, Ake. I mean, the short guys are working pretty hard here to win the ball back when they do lose it, at least. Fred is there in the midfield. Out to Lamptey. Just tucked a nice little ball through there to Fraser Forster. It's going to come back to Azpilicueta, who's put a ball across to Fred. Unfortunately, it fell to Fred. So we approach half-time here. Haaland heads a ball into no man's land. Kepa just picks it up. Ake's got to go... He's gone for a long ball on the left wing. Podence is away. Oh, he's got the other side of his defender. Oh, and it's an awful shot at the end. How has he missed that? He did all the work. We've got another highlight almost straight away. We're right on the half-time whistle. Souček into Chalobah. Back to Mings. Out wide to Harris. I mean, Harris has got to be a weak point in that team. Back to Christopher Ayer. Souček. To Dan Burn. Maybe exploit Dan Burn's lack of pace at left back. You know, if they can get to Podence or Forster or, you know, even Azpilicueta's quick enough for Dan Burn. Oh, Harris has just missed that. We're going to go into half-time with the score at 1-1. It's been pretty tight so far. In fact, the XG is in the short guys' favour, pretty much because of that shot, though. It's pretty tight. 8 shots for the short guys, 7 for the tall guys, 2 on target for the short guys, 1 on target for the tall guys. Interestingly is how much possession the tall boys have commanded, though. 65% of the possession and an 89% pass completion rate compared to the short guys, 79%. Okay, we're underway with the second half. Now, the short guys need to keep the ball down, and they probably, if I was the shorts, I'd be saying play some tiki-taka football, but they don't seem to want to do that all the time. That's a bad pass. Dan Burn's seen that out, and the highlight is ended. Azpilicueta to Tariq Lamptey. It's come across. Ake's picked that up. Back to Azpilicueta. Inside to Fred. Fred has a lot of space here to move into. He can't play a pass, though. A good through ball there. That was almost certainly going to be a great one-on-one chance. Billing has picked up the ball now. He's gone for a ball over the top to Haaland. Haaland's just headed it on again. Haaland is not getting any chances at all here. Malacia. Nice ball to Podence. Now, see, this is what they need to be doing. Playing along the floor. They've got a bit of space out there. Oh, that was a lovely ball from Lamptey. Oh, intercepted Fraser. But it's gone out for a corner. Corners this end are a little bit less threatening than at the other end. The tall boys should see this away. If the short guys score a corner here, Tomiyasu, easy. I mean, Tomiyasu is one of the shortest ones on the team. Kante, vital interception there. No, I thought Fraser had scored. He's going to get another corner. They're heading him away like Harry Maguire in the England team, not in the Man United team. Souček here, out wide to Kaladisic. Nearly lost it to Lamptey. I mean, he could lose it to Lamptey here. They're chasing him. He's got it into the middle, headed away. Headed back in. Oh, and that was the height. Headed back in onto Haaland's head, and it is now 2-1 to the tall boys. He's Kaladisic here. He put it in. Martinez somehow got his head to it. Oh, it's volleyed back in even. I stand corrected. And then Haaland just well above the other two. Easy header over Kepa into the goal. 2-1. Souček, Kaladisic. Azpilicueta has seen that out. Kepa has picked it up at the back. Ake to Martinez. Can they get an equaliser here? Malacia, long ball. Julian Alvarez is in. Wasted again. He's put it over. Another corner here for the short boys. So they are getting a lot of corners, but they're not making much of them. Nearly in. Haaland had to head it away that time. Azpilicueta inside to Kante. Back to Ake. Lamptey's going to be out wide. He's kept it in. but only as far as Dan Burn. Tyrone Mings there, Chalobah. I mean, they can control this possession, the tall guys. There's no threat. Malassia's headed that back to Kepa, though. Interesting, there haven't been any substitutions yet. We've got a long ball forward here now. That was a bad header. And Podence can pick that up. He's going to run with it. He's going to go for a shot. Oh, Forster has just saved it. It's over. It's another corner, though. Podence and Alvarez could just adjust their finishing. We could be in for a tight game here, tighter game. Fraser again. The corner is headed away again. Fraser has now lost it. Chalobah took it out of play. Azpilicueta. He can get it forward here to Lamptey. He's gone back to Kante, who's sitting quite deep on that right-hand side. Ake across to Fred. Fred has misplaced a lot of pass, but that one is fine. Out to Malassia. That is a little ball inside to Podence, who's won it. Oh, it's come across to Ryan Fraser, and he's put it away. Past Fraser Forster. 2-2. That was cheeky. I didn't think Podence was going to make it there, but the defence was just caught sleeping. Fred here with this pass. It doesn't look like there's anyone down there, but Malassia is just there at the bottom. The ball comes forward. Podence picks it up in front of Tomiyasu, and just a ball across to Fraser, who's there. Poacher's goal. Ake at the back here. Tarek Lamptey. The short guy's going to get a late goal here. Oh, Fraser could be in. Oh, he's hit away, though. Podence picked up. Fred has got it. We can get it out to Malassia. Malassia, nice. Oh, this is 3-on-2. Oh, he's put it away. Is he offside, though? Big question. It was almost 3-on-1 there. He could have crossed it. I'm surprised he went for the shot. It's allowed. How tight was it? You see the ball here is fine. So both of them are offside. In the middle of the back post, Fraser was onside, but I've just seen a little shift up in the short guys formation. Interestingly, neither team has yet used the substitution. Oh, we've just seen some now. So substitutions just come in. For the tall guys, Adebayo has just come in. Scott McTominay has just come in as well. So just the two changes for them. And the short guys have brought in some players as well. So Manuel Lanzini has gone on the left-hand side. That's why we saw Fraser switch there. So he's come in for Fraser. We've got Flores, the Mexican youngster as well, who's come in with Crescencio Somerville, the Dutch youngster. So two younger players coming in to shore up those wings and up top with Flores. That's a bit of pace there on those wings that they could utilise. We're in the 87th minute here. This could go down as a draw. Tomney, ball forward. Billing has got it there. Haaland. Oh, it's heartbreak for the short guys. It's played on the floor as well. Haaland is just there to tap it in. He's doing up his socks. 3-2, 88th minute goal. Look at this. It comes to McTominay. He just brings it down and runs forward. Lots of space. Billing, that was a great pass to Billing. And Billing there, look at how much time he's... Oh, actually, it's a missed interception. And it's just tapped onto Haaland's foot. Taps it away. 3-2. We're going to a late highlight here. That's going to be a free kick. Fred has upped the Billing there. Harris with the free kick. Just showing me the substitutions. Oh, the ref decided to blow the whistle. We didn't even let the free kick happen. There we go. The Tall Boys won 3-2. But look at the stats on the game. It's quite impressive that how well the short guys did. In fact, I did run this experiment once before I went and made the video. The short guys actually won 2-0. So maybe it's 1-1 overall. If you guessed the tall guys, though, congratulations for this one. Look at the XG, 2.33 for the short guys to 1.48 for the tall guys. And they only controlled 39% of the possession overall. The pass rate got a little bit better. We'll see if we can see into some of the other statistics here. I mean, Erling Haaland is really a difference maker on that team. You can see how the tall guys' shots were very much in the box, in and around the 6-yard line. Whereas the short guys, there's a spread. There's a couple more shots from outside the box, a couple here on the right side of the goal, a couple on the left side of the goal. The tall boys are a lot more central in their play. Now, this is quite interesting. This is headers won, and I wanted to sort of see how well the short boys won those headers. You can see they didn't win very many. A couple around their defence here, often when they're not under much pressure, but most, look at all these ones on the back. So there's all those corners. Also here, just on the right-hand side of their own penalty area. But over here, look, they're not winning. They're winning a few in around their box, despite the presence of Erling Haaland and Kolasinac and some of the other guys, but not that many. Azpilicueta and Ake seem to be the two winning the most. You see Azpilicueta's here. Ake is here through the middle, winning quite a lot here. And if we look at headers lost here, you can see how many they lost. You can when they are challenged. You can see most of these are red. There are a few where they lost out. Tosin Adebayo missed 1 or 2. Kolasinac actually missed some headers to Azpilicueta, I think those were. And Erling Haaland missed 2 in the middle here as well. So that was my experiment where I put the tallest players in the Premier League right up against the shortest players in the Premier League. If you would like to see another video that's very much like this, I recommend checking out this one. This is a series I did where I flipped English football upside down. I did it in FM22, but it's still pretty cool. Go check that out. Oh, and hit that like button down below as well while you're here. And subscribe if you haven't done that already. But go check this video. Go check this video out.